What's up, everybody? I just wanted to check in real quick. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible because you know I'm real long-winded, but we're gonna try to make it real short as possible because you know why? I'm sitting my ass at the skate park with my little brother, just watching him skate because I'm literally Britney. Like, I swear I'm Britney with her kids, like, at the skate park. But anyway, okay, so let's talk about the two, you know, pop culture moments on today that just occurred like an hour ago. First, we gonna discuss, Miss Britney Spears and Miss Lynne Spears, who's coming to the rescue, who's really coming to get Britney out of this conservatorship. I've been said it all over my Twitter, and sometimes I get some, you know, Britney fans who come through to my throat, girl, and stomp on me and say, you know, Britney might need this conservatorship, you don't really know what's going on, conspiracy theory this, conspiracy theory that. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into that because, you know what, everything that I say is not a conspiracy. I always come with the facts. I come with the real tea. Like, I come from the courts, bitch. I got my documents. I got my files. Like, I'm not speaking no conspiracy bullshit. But anyway, so Lynne Spears is coming through, and she put in her little file to get involved in the conservatorship. Now, from my understanding, it seems like she wants to join out. She wants to sit in on that hearing, okay? She wants to sit on that hearing and say, what the fuck is going on? Give me the papers, give me the documents, let me see these medical files immediately. Immediately, because I don't know what the fuck is going on, and you're all playing games. You're playing games, and I got the governor of Louisiana, gave me a lawyer, and we're coming through to stomp on you bitches. You know what I mean? And now let's keep in mind TMZ, because you guys want to talk about conspiracy. You all don't. Britney wrote herself on Instagram that she wants her privacy and she loves the conservatorship. Like, bitch. Okay, obviously she didn't say that, but the point is, like, all the Britney, some of the people who are anti-free Britney are very like, well, you don't know. Maybe she loves the conservatorship. Maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that. But TMZ said themselves today that Miss Lynne Spears is with Britney. So the mom is with Britney. So obviously she knows more than all of you, and she's the one making a file to the court. So I don't want to fucking hear it. You guys are the conspiracy theorists, not me. Not me, bitch. So, okay. Anyway, what is my point? What the fuck is my goddamn point here? Point is, Miss Lynne Spears is coming to save the goddamn day. Miss Brenda Joan, good old judge, is coming to free Britney on Friday, and I'm just like really happy because I just feel like now that Lynne is getting involved, now we're gonna have like a more unbiased vision of what's going on with the conservatorship right now, because in these court hearings we're getting goddamn you know, all we have is Jamie, we have Lou Taylor, we have Larry Rudolph, and then all the court-appointed people. So how are we getting an unbiased view when we never get anybody outside of the, like, in the family or anybody else? So now that someone else is getting involved, I think that's really great. That's amazing. I'm loving. Now, what I really want to talk about as well, most importantly right now, because this is where this to me is very obvious and I'm very disgusted and disgruntled by it, is Miss TMZ, who is so fucking biased, so nasty, so clearly, if anybody's a conspiracy, if there's a conspiracy going on, it's at TMZ. First of all, ain't these the bitches that was like with Stormy Daniels and Trump and they were all in a whole goddamn cahoots with Trump? Like, girl, you gotta go, TMZ, you gotta go. But all we have to look at is the fact that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about at any time of day. And I knew the second that I saw Lynne Spears was filing for some type of special notice that TMZ was going to write an article in 5 minutes. Why did I know that? Because we know Lou Taylor got her Google alerts on. Jamie Spears got the Google alerts on. Everyone's Google alert anytime they see Britney. And so they saw that, you know, Lynne got involved. And so they sent TMZ and they said, you know, this is what you're going to say. You're going to say that, I mean, you read the fucking article and it's so obvious. Like, you're going to tell me that, Jamie Spears for 11 years has saved her life, and from the brink of death back in 2008. First of all, fucking dramatic. Like, she was not on the brink of death. Was she chaotic? Mm-hmm. Was she messy? Was she driving a Rite Aid at 2 a.m.? Yeah, but I'm sorry, the brink of death is not wearing a pink wig. Like, I just do not want to hear it. That's, first of all, drama, girl, drama. Two, if anything, we've been slowly killing her through the use of conservatorship, which is stealing her freedom. You know what, can we just talk about the fact that clearly this woman has anxiety issues, so obvious. Like, I understand that we want, like, you keep the mental issues or whatever medical issues private and don't talk about it, blah, 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 which, first of all, that is already, to me, problematic, because it makes it seem like mental health, that brings more stigma to mental health, in my opinion. So I don't really know why everyone is really rooting for that, but I'm gonna slip over that because that's a little controversial, so let's not get into that moment. But what I do want to say is that she clearly has anxiety issues. Like, that's not something private. That is very obvious to all of us. She has anxiety issues. Now, with anxiety, do you genuinely, like, as a person with a brain, any of you, think that having anxiety would be helpful with having someone breathing down your neck, telling you what you can, you can't do, what you can't post? And this is confirmed. Like, let me just talk about one thing that is confirmed. Okay, and we have proof. Okay, we have evidence. Is that, remember when that guy took a picture with Britney, that producer, and then was put on a ban list? And Mario Lopez himself wrote, I remember that. You asked him, you didn't ask her dad for permission to take a selfie with her. And so now you're banned. Does that not... That doesn't bring like a huge red flag to you anti-Free Britney people? I'm not understanding how that is normal to you. How is that normal? That means if you think she can take a fucking selfie with a producer without permission, that she can do anything else without permission, that will give a person who doesn't even have anxiety, let's just say Britney was completely like so 100% psychologically sane, like no anxiety at all, even though that's not humanly possible, but you know, let's just say she was a very, very, very low level anxiety person. That will skyrocket your anxiety up 100,000 times. Sorry, I keep looking around. All the skate people, girl, they be all around. I'm just like making sure everyone's safe. So what the fuck was I saying? That will build your anxiety to a whole nother fucking level and will tear you apart. Bring your social anxiety is going to go up all the way through the roof. Her team is constantly watching. All these stories of that director in London who said the security was watching them. He saw them whisper and then he came over like, what's the fucking problem, bitch? And she's like, nothing. Like, all of this will build your anxiety to a point where you will go crazy. You will have a breakdown and you will never really heal the way you need to heal. So I don't want to fucking hear it. That is not a conspiracy, bitch. That's psychology. I'm a psychology major. I have my degree, been studying it. I read psychology books on my own, and I will tell you right now that if you have anxiety and that is the way you're living, your anxiety, whatever level was, your baseline, let's say your baseline's here, anxiety, with that type of behavior, your anxiety is going to shoot all the way the fuck up. Your depression is going to shoot all the way up, and you're going to be a walking and talking disaster. And all, like, your social anxiety is going to go beyond high. You're locked up in this goddamn house. Your, like, friendships are, like, guarded. I mean, that's just not normal. It's not okay. It's inappropriate. I'm fucking pissed. I'm disgusted. Okay. What the fuck was I saying before all that? TMZ. Obviously, in the pockets of Jamie Spears, which AKA means Britney. Okay, Britney's bank account is paying for TMZ. Obviously. I mean, I just saw this little fucking dumbass clip of these two stupid ass bitches on Skype. These two little girls giving their little opinion. Like, I think that, like, Lynne Spears needs to put into consideration that her dad has been taking care of her for 11 years. And like I just said, sis, for 11 years, he's probably been making her anxiety way worse and has made any mental illness that she may have way worse. So let's get that fucking straight. Now, two, we've seen all the businesses. I mean, this is in the proof. The proof is in the goddamn pudding. We've seen him make like 18 different goddamn businesses with Lou Taylor on the side. What is this for, bitch? What are you selling? I don't know what you're doing. What is this? Money laundering? That is a conspiracy. Okay, I will agree. Money laundering, that's a conspiracy. That is not true, but we do see he's making all these businesses on the side, which is fucking sketchy as goddamn hell. Alright. Everything. Like, you just go through all the things. I mean, goddamn, it just don't make no fucking sense. You know, the other judge... The judge that Britney's had up until like 2017, literally people were suspended in the 80s. Once you're suspended as a judge, you gotta go. You're not coming back, bitch. You're not coming back to this courthouse. I don't know why she's back. Obviously, you can't handle the law. If you're lying and being suspended at any point in your career, you got to go. That's first of all. But now she was back, and if you look at her court hearing, like, reviews from people who've had her as a judge, they all said, this bitch is out of her goddamn mind. She's racist. She's dumb. She don't know. She's unfair. She doesn't want to hear anything. She doesn't know the law, etc., etc. Every single review was 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. And do you know how many conservatorship abuse things she was involved in? Oh, but that's not a conspiracy anymore. I don't understand how these fans are telling us it's a conspiracy. You look up her goddamn name, and I'm seeing a story of this old woman who was put under a conservatorship under a random person, by the way, who just came through and was like, this old lady's crazy, bitch. We gotta lock her up. And that judge was like, okay, that's fine. The elderly abuse, like, council came and went to that house and said, this woman's being abused. She's up in this basement, okay? She's being abused in this dirty-ass basement. She does not belong here. Someone help her. And you know what that dumbass judge said? Britney's judge, by the way, said, you are getting restraining orders, sis. You're not allowed over there, Miss Elderly Checker. This dumb bitch. And she was the judge. Wow. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Anyway, so TMZ is obviously in the pockets. Just the way they write, the way they talk about it, it's so biased. You know, you got these two dumb bitches on Skype on TMZ saying, for 11 years, and Miley Cyrus says free Britney, and Miley Cyrus probably has mental illness as well. First of all, who the fuck said that? Who said that? Just because Miley's outspoken does not mean she's mentally ill. This is the shit that people do. They are the conspiracy theorists. Are you fucking kidding me? Miley's ill. Why? Because she said free Britney? Because she actually knows what's going on, by the way? Because it's obvious to anyone with a goddamn brain. You know what I mean? Please, TMZ, y'all stupid as hell. They're like, Miley don't even know what she's talking about, and Lynne Spears, she's believing the free Britney movement off of reading articles. She's believing what she reads in the comments. No, according to you guys, she's living with her. So what do you mean she's believing the articles? She's living with her, bitch. She's getting this straight from the source. This is her mother. This is her mom, bitch. Not her dad, who's an alcoholic from goddamn 1962 to goddamn 2007. We're supposed, like... Then you got Lou Taylor with her homophobic ass. You know, up in the goddamn camps, converting the gays to straight. Which, again... There is proof, girl. Just look it up. There are pictures of her with the Mercy Ministry goddamn camp. That is literally the most homophobic shit I've ever seen in my life. You know what? These are the people that are running her life. And you're trying to tell me that it's a conspiracy? Goodbye. Goodbye. If you think that these people should be running Britney Spears' life, then you know what? You're fucking dumb. I can't wait for Britney to be freed on Friday. Peace and good fucking blessings. Okay. Whew. I try to make that as short as possible, but... we're 14 minutes in, so, yo, I'm just gonna rush on to the next topic, which is the Madonna X tour. Okay, I see a lot of Madonna fans are real pissed about this theater tour, and I do see why you would be pissed. I mean, I was pissed at first. I was like, what? Theater tour? This is some bullshit. I don't know how to feel. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I bought it. I requested tickets. I did. I got my city card, and I got the $70 ticket, like the lowest in the balcony, all the way in the back. And I feel like, hold on. I just want to make sure my phone ain't overheating in the sun. Okay. I feel like in the back seat, it's like, okay, everyone's getting real crazy over here. If you're gonna play basketball, stay in the basketball court, bitch, because you're gonna get your ass ran over in this parking lot. I feel like if you're sitting in the balcony seat, $70 at a place where the theater is 2,000 seater, that's half of Radio City Music Hall, which is already tiny as hell. So, and my high school auditorium, girl, was like 1,000 seats. So Madonna really thought she was getting one over on us with this theater, high school, Springfield Creek Auditorium, Amphitheater tour. But I do think, like, it could work. It could work. I don't know. My problem is that the fans aren't going to get to see her. Like, she has way too many fans. Why are you speeding like that? Did you see that? Like, what are you doing? The ghetto here, like, literally. It's just, like, it's not enough seats, girl. Like, how are the American fans gonna get to see her if you're in 7 dates? You do 7 theater dates and 2,000 capacity. That's 14,000 people in 7 dates. That's less than one night at Madison Square Garden. That's less. That's 6,000 less than Madison Square Garden. So my big problem is just the accessibility. You know what I mean? So accessibility for the fans, and also the price range is very, very, very high. So I do find it to be a little classist. I do find it very difficult for the majority of her fans to come see her, and I do find that upsetting. But if I get my tickets up in the back, I'm going to be real happy, because $70 to see Madonna in a 2,000 seat, capacity place, even in the back, is going to be a grand old show. But if I don't get my tickets, I'm going to be real fucking pissed. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm not happy about the theater tour, but let's give her a chance to, let's just let it ride, let it slide, and see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I'm not going to give her too much, because who knows? Maybe she's going to add arenas later on, or do stadiums somewhere else. I don't know. I'm not, like, totally impressed by this concept, but let's let it rock and slide. Y'all, that's all I can say about that. You guys let me know what you guys think about everything that I just talked about. Alright. Y'all have a good day. Peace.